Hey, Bruce Naylor, your boomer consumer, and Redragon asked me if I would review their newest mechanical gaming keyboard, and this is the Redragon K587 Pro with optical blue switches. And I have an affiliate link where you can get 10% off in the description below. And so if you're interested in this keyboard, check it out. Let's talk about some of the features of this keyboard. So this is a compact gaming keyboard. It's 87 keys on here. You don't have the number pad, but that means it's going to take up less space on your desktop for gaming. And this is what this keyboard is really designed for. And these have optical blue mechanical switches, which are from a company called Optimu, I believe. Now, some real advantages over optical versus your traditional mechanical keyboard. Now, they may feel the same because you still have the spring mechanism and all that, but a couple benefits of an optical switch is that it has no connection to the PCB. In other words, there's no solder to that to come loose at any point down the time. And also, inside your traditional mechanical gaming switch are going to be some metal contacts, and those can wear over time, causing lag on your input of the keystroke. So you're not really going to do any faster response time than with an optical switch. Now, these keys are good for 100 million keystrokes, N-key rollover, and 100% anti-ghosting. There's 16 different lighting effects on here, so you can do that to your heart's content, including side lighting on the sides of the keyboard as well. Now, it comes with a detachable wrist rest, and it also has dedicated media controls on here as well. The RGB side light has 5 different modes and 16 different lighting effects on the keyboard. It has a steel frame on here, so it's a very solidly built keyboard. So let's, taking a look at the keyboard, let's go ahead and give it a listen for clickiness. So it's very clicky. This is probably not the kind of keyboard you want to keep in an office environment. Okay, you're going to drive everybody nuts with that. But I love it. I love the sound of this keyboard. Now, this is the box that it ships in, and let's go ahead and take a look at what you get with the keyboard, because we're talking about that. And first thing you're going to notice is that you get replacement switches on here. I'm going to open this up, and let's get into these replacement switches. Check that out. There's black switches, browns, reds, and blues. How about that? So you get a nice little combination right there, replacing switches for the keyboard. And then moving along, you're going to get a metal and a plastic keycap puller on here. Very nice. You get that with the keyboard. This is the wrist rest, and it is magnetic. So put it right on there, and off you go. I like that because some keyboards have a permanent wrist rest on there, and I don't actually use one that often, but it does make it a bit more ergonomic for your wrist, especially when you're in a heavy gaming session. But when you're done, just pops right off, and you're done with that. A user manual, and really that explains to you how to set up your macro keys and also your lighting effects on here. Now, this keyboard is recommended just for PC, not really certified or tested to work with Mac or Linux machines or consoles, anything like that. Basically, you want to use it with your Windows PC. It also ships with a braided USB cable, and again, we have gold plating on the connectors on here. So you don't have to worry about so much of corrosion. Nice and braided, plugs into the keyboard, detachable. Also very handy. You get your usual Redragon sticker. Cool. I like Redragon. They make good stuff, and that's why I don't mind reviewing their products. And then a little QR code, you can scan that and it'll take you to the website for support and stuff. You do not need to install any software to use this thing. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different macro keys on here that you can program on the keyboard. And you have a multimedia controls on here, volume up, volume down, fast forward, mute, etc. All the usual suspects. It's got a steel frame on here. On the bottom, you do have a couple legs you can flip up. And there you go. This is really a well-made keyboard. This is the kind of keyboard that could last you for a many years. And believe me, folks, I've looked at a lot of keyboards, and I am extremely impressed with this. Now, I would not use this for work because I crunch numbers all day long, and so a numerical keypad would be a requirement for me. But this is a pro gaming keyboard. And the thing is, for the price, and I think they're under 75 bucks on the Redragon store, and I have a coupon code, gives you another 10% off if you're interested in it. That's really a good value when it comes to this quality of a gaming keyboard. Again, we're talking about optical keys on here. 15.5 inches in width, 6 inches in depth, and I measured about 3/4 inch at its tallest point with the legs retracted. So probably about 1/4 inch at its thinnest point, and I would guesstimate the weight to be around about 2 pounds. The shipping weight of the keyboard altogether is about 3.5 pounds. For gamers, you're going to love the compact size on here. That gives you more room for your mouse off to the side when you don't have the added length of the numeric keypad on here. That's, you know, that can be a big deal. I think it's very, there's absolutely, I mean, I'm putting some force on here. There's no flex whatsoever. Again, you have an all steel frame and a nice, solid, heavy-duty construction on this keyboard. It's designed to last a long time. Again, you can customize the appearance with multiple combinations of RGB lighting effects. You can even turn them off. You can turn up the brightness, turn it down, etc. And you can just do that to your heart's content. You can make this thing look as wild and crazy as you like, or understatedly elegant that you like. In the final analysis, I gotta be honest with you, for under around $75, this is gonna be tough to beat. You can spend hundreds of dollars on a professional mechanical gaming keyboard. Yeah, there's inexpensive ones out there, but we're talking optical blue switches on here, a fantastic design, built-in the ability to have 9 different macros, your multimedia keys on here in a solid, well-built stuff. And I gotta tell you, I've looked at a lot of different products, and I just happen to think when you talk about value for your money in the gaming world, it's tough to beat Redragon. That's it. That's what I wanted to talk about. Bruce Naylor, your boomer consumer. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.